Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this guided reading for Foodie, Beauty, and Kaibella. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Someone left in the comment section that, thank you, Spirit, that they wanted me to do a reading on Foodie, Beauty, and Kaibella K. So here we go. All right, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Okay, attaching to the highest vibrating energy for this reading. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging that when it comes to this combined energy, these two, there's an energy of someone trying to put a layer on their cake. Now, it could be one or it could be both, okay? So this is just seeking fame, seeking accolades, triumph, self-esteem, confidence, and talent. So they're adding a layer to the cake, you know, kind of being attached to these energies. Like, does that make sense? So coming together energetically makes another person feel validated, makes another person feel like they're adding a layer to the cake, makes another person feel like they're being seen, famous even, okay? And Spirit is saying subconsciously that they really need to reach out to their ancestral roots and get grounded, okay? Because this is not a good place to be. And that's just energetically speaking. How's your mom and them? So they're telling them to reconnect to their family tree, reconnect to their roots, and get grounded around this energy. Spirit is saying in the middle of the deck that they're... Thank you, Spirit. This is combined energy that is attaching these two. And this combined energy is a swirl of communication and it's a ball of emotion. So it's a lot going on, a lot of conversation, a lot of emotion. But this has to do with sweet as a Georgia peach. So I don't know what the relationship or connection is to Georgia. But there's kindness, tender and care that's attaching these two. What we're not seeing, flirtation and a delicious experience. What's going on here? For some reason, too, I feel like they've known each other for some time, or they could have been friends in the past. Is that correct? Y'all let me know. So how does Foodie Beauty feel about Kaibella current energy? Thank you. All right. She feels like she's very naive and oblivious, that she's inexperienced, she's gullible. Study and apprenticeship is needed. Like, you don't even know what you're doing. She also feels like she's putting her boats into the water, trying to gain direction. She's seeking fulfillment. She's seeking bliss, enthusiasm. She's seeking money. And she's just doing her. And there's a water sign energy attached to this, or it just could be emotional. In the middle of the deck, she feels like she is a nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunist. And whenever I see Swamp Angel, this Swamp Angel card, it makes me feel like someone who could reside in the southern states within the United States, okay? Like a lower lying state. Thank you. Spirit says something else. Again, she's acknowledging she feels like, yeah, like you're trying to get a layer on your cake. You're seeking fame and accomplishment and talent, and you're I don't know how to say it, but you're getting a bag off of me. Like you making money off of me. You're increasing your visibility and awareness off of me. Does that make sense? Okay. Spirit says something else in the middle of the deck. She's got a lot to say. And she feels like there is something getting ready to come out when it comes to Kaibella. That is bubbling at the belly and bubbling at the throat, and there's nothing that she can do about it. This is how Foodie Beauty feels about Kaibella. There's communication, honesty, courage, sharing, revelation, surprise news, text, and a phone call. So something about this communication that she's going to try to put out. It feels like it's trying to spin or trying to put a dig in, or create a dig, but Spirit is also acknowledging that there's lipstick on a pig in this attempt, that there's denial, cover-up, foolishness, and wanting the collective, the community, to take a closer look into what is being said from Foodie Beauty or towards Kaibella. Does that make sense? Spirit is also acknowledging that there's some superficiality, frivolous, foolishness in regards to this relationship. You should have left a long time ago. No, thank you. Walk away. Refusal. Know your worth, self-respect, and strength. Okay, and this is a layered energy, so there is a combined interest at this point that both of them share. And Spirit is saying that this combined energy, how Foodie feels about Kaibella, there's something that her intention. This is my brouhaha card. We see cats have 9 lives. So it's something that she's going to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying to have breakthrough, to have a solution, to have receptivity. Like there's an energy of just having faith that this is going to work out. And this is such a layer energy because it's next to this card that's saying that you should have walked away, but you keep trying. You should have walked away, but you keep trying. And this is the same thing about Kaibella. You should have walked away, but you keep trying. There's something that you're trying to have breakthrough solution, but it's a shared energy. So there is a shared partner, because passion makes me think, pink makes me think of passion, relationship. Okay. Interesting. All right. So Kaibella, current energy. How do you feel about Foodie Beauty? All right. So she feels like Foodie Beauty needs to be quiet, that she needs to have silence, discretion. She needs to have equanimity. She needs to focus on privacy and consideration around this hotter than blue blazes passion and relationship. This amorousness, this instant crush that she has as a fire sign, could be a fire sign or could be just acknowledging that there's a lot of passion, but there's also a lot of chaos. Kaibella is also acknowledging that she is a suffering fool. It's a lot of orange, so very emotional. And that she points fingers, but when you point one finger, several fingers are pointed back. So a suffering fool, disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun. She's like, you need to read between the lines. And she's acknowledging, no, you are the one that is trying to add a layer to the cake. And see how many times this card comes out? Because it's a dual energy. It's something that they both are acknowledging that one has for the other. So you're using me as your storyline. You're seeking fame, accomplishment, accolades, and triumph. And she's also acknowledging that she needs a spiritual bath to get this energy off of her. Okay, which lets me know, again, this is my brouhaha card. So it feels like the energy is aligning with it, because it is the frequency that is attaching to. So this is the energy that she is emitting into the universe, essentially. So she needs to focus on self-love, relaxation, regeneration, and satiety within, replenishment. Like, baby, just start over. Just start over. Okay. All right. How does Kaibella, or what does Kaibella want to say to Foodie Beauty? It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Okay. And what does, okay, Foodie Beauty wants to say to Kaibella, stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Okay, so they are definitely at odds, these two. Okay. How does Foodie Beauty see Kaibella? Thank you. Interesting. She sees her as the muse. So she's definitely, there is something very, what is going on? Y'all have to tell me about this situation with these two, because it's almost like there is some kind of weird obsession that one has over the other. Does that make sense? Almost like you're using her as a source of inspiration to do something. Like you're taking notes. You got your tools over here. Do you want to be like her? Is that, I mean, what's that about? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. And how does Kaibella see Foodie Beauty? Thank you. All right. Kaibella sees Foodie Beauty as the wanderer, just always moving, always going. There's the map. You got the compass here. She's packed light. I don't know why. It says passport here. She's like, you're always moving. You're always on the go. You just, wherever the wind blows, that's the way you go. Sending them love and light, okay? What's the combined energy for Kaibella and Foodie Beauty? Sad embrace. So the combined energy for these two is a sad embrace. I see a lot of blue here, so there's a lot of communication. Loss is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart. For this ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. What beauty, foodie, beauty. So there's this combined energy of someone acknowledging that there's a loss, a sad embrace. Them coming together makes one or both of them feel like they've lost something. They're losing something. They need to let go of something or someone. I mean, who knows? Okay. All right. How does Kaibella see Foodie Beauty? Okay, Kaibella sees Foodie Beauty as the soul tribe in reverse. The soul tribe in reverse. Alienation, isolation, rivalry, traitor, separation, schism, fake friends, not fitting in, differences, lack of togetherness, lack of support, conflict, looking for love in all the wrong places. Were they friends prior to them falling out? This is real strong energy of them kind of knowing each other prior to an issue. Okay. How does Foodie Beauty see Kaibella? She sees her as the influence in reverse. 13 is a significant number resonating for this. Negative influence, distractions, following the crowd, rumors, blaming others for your behavior, under the influence, unwilling to learn, third party, hard to convince, weak-minded, misled, mind control. Man, they got real drama, don't they? Lord. Okay. Foodie Beauty and Kaibella, what is the tea? This is the tea. Somebody is saying they don't really hate you. They don't hate anything about you. What? But then there's a heart. So what is this about? What is this about? I don't hate anything about you. Like, I'm not even a hater. But there's something that I have to tell. There's something that I have to say. And there's a recording, an announcement, expression, or revealing of information. And this has to do with someone's family. So there's some type of exposure of someone's family, something that needs to be said, something that it's just about the family, and Spirit is acknowledging that this has to also do with the private relationship. So there's a family, but then there's a private relationship. There's also evidence of cheating, red lipstick stains. There's also this energy of I'm keeping a secret. Okay, keeping you a secret. And this has to do with the evidence of cheating. And Spirit is acknowledging game over and that someone is going to get kicked to the curb. And again, this is someone just saying, I'm over it and I'm tired of the drama. Now, this is all subconscious, okay? Which is amazing when it comes to reading, because subconsciously someone already knows what it is. And this is why they're like, I don't hate you. I need to tell you what's happening. Like, this is the truth. Wake up is the energy. Like, in the middle of the deck where we're not seeing, someone is going to continue to fight for what they love. And they're claiming what's theirs, because love is a battlefield. And they need to just chill out, because I'm not going to stop fighting, essentially. Like, someone's like, I'm not going to stop fighting you. I'm not going to stop fighting for what I love. And I'm not going to stop fighting you. Love is a battlefield. Interesting. Okay. And there's something else in the middle of the deck. Somebody's getting played. Somebody's getting played. They're getting manipulated. There's lies, controlling, and pulling strings. Okay. And someone has made some bad choices. This is the tea. Somebody's getting played and they're making bad choices. They're being manipulated and they're needing to protect themselves. They want to protect themselves. So you might start hearing someone say, I need to protect myself. I need to do this. I need to have cameras all around me. I need to blah, 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 blah. Because they're feeling the need to keep themselves safe. Either it's a combined energy, or that's how Kaibella feels about Foodie Beauty, or Foodie Beauty feels about Kaibella, okay? All right, let's get into the tarot deck. All right, so current energy for Kaibella and Foodie Beauty. Okay. I hate when that... So there's some information that hasn't came out, and it was delinquent. It was delayed almost. And someone wasn't speaking up because they didn't have enough information. It just keeps saying that there's something that's coming out, okay? With the 9 of Swords. And there's a lot of negative self-talk around this information too. Spirit is saying that there's an energy of impulsive behavior and disinterest subconsciously with a lack of self-care, okay? And this is the Hangman in reverse. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse, and we have the Hangman in reverse when it comes to their combined energy. So subconsciously, someone is like, you know what, there was some impulsive behavior, and there was some disinterest and energy of being disinterested when it comes to these two combined. This is very interesting. And Spirit is saying that in the middle of the deck, someone is just completely lazy and easily distracted by this person. They become very bored and lazy when this person's name is even mentioned. They become easily distracted. They are definitely a nuisance for the other. Like that card came out with the Swamp Angel, a nuisance. With the Page of Wands, and this is fire sign energy in reverse. So the flame is fizzling when it comes to these two, okay? There's just this information that really makes someone feel like they have a hold on them. That once it's said, they literally fall and hit rock bottom. How does Foodie Beauty feel about Kaibella? Okay, Foodie Beauty feels like she is the star. Okay, and so this is the second time, because she kind of, I don't know their relationship. I don't know anything about them. But it feels like, again, this is like the Muse card. Like, you ever heard somebody say, envy is love and hate at the same time? And it's interesting because that card came out where I hate nothing about you. There's something that she envies about this woman. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but she sees her as a creative person and someone who believes in themselves and someone who has faith and is hopeful. It's interesting. Subconsciously, she's acknowledging that there is an equality here. She's saying there's an abuse of power and a scam likely with the 6 of Pentacles. She's also acknowledging that she's giving up. She makes her feel paranoid. She's stubborn with the 9 of Wands. And in the middle, the middle of the deck, she's acknowledging Kaibella. Again, here comes that self-sacrifice. Like, you make me feel like I'm sacrificing myself. She exposes her impulsive behavior with the Hangman. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. She's also acknowledging that she brings on an energy of laziness for her and that she's easily distracted by her. And she becomes bored by her. With the Page of Wands, she's acknowledging that Kaibella brings an energy of the Tower card, radical change, disaster, major loss, chaos, pain. And this has disrupted the family. With the 10 of Cups in reverse, a broken home, a lack of security, and a dysfunctional family. Very emotional. Could be a water sign, could just be depression. Okay, how does Kaibella feel about Foodie Beauty? All right, she's acknowledging that Foodie Beauty has a lot of, she's brave. Like, you are really strong, girl. She feels like she needs to, you know, she's fearless. With the 7 of Wands, she feels like she has to fight a lot. She has to, because she resists. She's always resisting. And so she's always standing up for herself because she's always resisting. And she has to fight off a lot of people, and she has to fight a lot. Look how the arms are crossed here at the heart chakra, but also at the solar plexus chakra. She's acknowledging that she's dealing with a lot of obstacles. We see protection again, needing to protect herself. In the middle of the deck, she's acknowledging that she's always ignoring red flags, that there is a confession coming out, that she's been outsmarted with the Seven of Swords, that she has poor health, that she's underachieving and has shattered dreams with the Nine of Cups in reverse, that she has low confidence, cold, she's a mean girl with the Queen of Wands in reverse, and with the Eight of Swords, she's feeling trapped due to her own psychological challenges. She's victimized and she's in fear, like she's feeling terrorized. Okay. What is their biggest issue? Like, I'm confused, okay? What's the big issue between these two? Foodie Beauty and Kaibella. Thank you, Spirit. What is it? Forceful, domineering, and a weak leader with the King of Wands. Fire sign energy is a big issue. Waiting and playing it safe with no action with the Two of Wands is a big issue in reverse. Another fire sign. And working too hard and being dependent and having no style with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is a big issue. What's next for Kaibella and Foodie Beauty? The King of Swords. So there's some authority. Did somebody contact the police or a judge or try to get someone arrested? Feels like law. It feels like a judge. It also feels like this is going to affect someone's money, how they make money, their entrepreneurship or their business or their work. Concentrating, it's going to affect how they concentrate on their job, their money. And this is going to make someone feel trapped with mental health issues, addiction, abuse, obsession, and hopelessness. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.